breed, a different caliber of a player. And Darkstalker is really going to have to put his money where his mouth is and see if he can win one for the British God.
Absolutely, and this is where it starts. We are getting Dante, also known as Darkstalker, facing off against the French extraordinaire with the Lucas, Nitox. Let's hop into it. This is game one on Pokemon Stadium 2.
Now, I cannot express how much I love both of these players. Brandon, Dante, a personal friend of mine, and Nitox, someone I've watched a load of sets with, watched them at boss battles, and they were so mesmerizing to see if they're given space to work. But Dante is cruel. He will take your tools, he will take your resources, and he will force you to play his game. So we're going to see who can win this out. What do you reckon, Smar? Where are the chips falling?
And both these players really just launching themselves at each other as well. As you kind of hinted at there, these two are very aggressive players. They are going to go in. You see that go meter coming out now, where Nitox may be going to play a little bit slower, but instead actually still going to go in the aggression and just trying to eliminate the stock entirely. He says, you know what? Yeah, I could play safe and make sure I don't get caught by any of Terry's shenanigans. But actually, what if I just got rid of the threat?
That is the main key right there. Now, you would think that in these scramble scenarios, there would not be a whole lot Lucas can do. They have good scramble options, but Nitox forcing him out with those Zares, with those fantastic cancels, means Darkstalker cannot put the go meter to good use. And that is a major, major stifle in the game plan of the London Terry.
Absolutely. I mean, Go is just such a big part of Terry's kit in general. It gives them that factor of which they can make huge comebacks with. But if you are able to eliminate that, and obviously it is just gone, you are not going to be, the Terry is not going to be able to use it, that comeback factor completely just out of there.
And this is deadly to watch. Every time Darkstalker gets thrown off stage, Nitox just refuses to let him back, and this is looking very convincing so far. Darkstalker really got to turn up the heat, really got to avoid losing space if he wants to continue to challenge this wonder child.
And France looking for revenge here, as we can see. Nitox really just taking control of this match. Dante not able to do much. The jab blocks coming out.
Tries to read the jump at disadvantage as well. Power dunk finally coming through. We are 24% off a go, but that go has got to run us all the way, as unfortunately Darkstalker retreating back to the stage right now. There's the spot dodge, auto turnaround, there's the dunk, and it's a start. But my goodness, Smar, what a road to travel.
You have got a huge mountain to climb. The go is finally out though, but that, you know, of course, assumes that Nitox is even going to let Dante use it, which he is not going to. And Nitox taking game one in a pretty dominant fashion there.
Very convincing, and every single question Dante posed to Nitox, Nitox had an answer. In the span of one game, what usually takes players a very long time to adapt to, he has just been able to cover every single one of Dante's recovery options. If you recover horizontally, he's going to throw the freezes at you. He's going to hit you with a Thunder. If you go high, hey, Thunder's going to cover that too. But if you go low, he's got so much he can do. That down smash is just going to catch the rising tackle so freely. It just makes Dante think, you cannot be anywhere near this stage. And let me tell you, Boxing Ring is not a legal counterpick.
Okay, and already getting started. Both these players just, again, just throwing all at each other. But, you know, the thing is, though, obviously, while both being aggressive players, Nitox does have the advantage of having that projectile on hand, which he can just retreat with as well. So it means that, yes, he can go on the aggression when he wants to, but if he does need to retreat back, he's got a move that allows him to do that safely.
Yeah, it's very, very hard for Dante to keep disadvantage going. Nitox just has such a fantastic way of getting back into the action, a fantastic option, a fantastic bit of movement that he can use to reposition, to just shift the board. It becomes so difficult. Power guys are coming out a little bit intense, but you challenge the bat with the Buster Wall. Fantastic stuff. And now he's going deep, but that's not what you wanted. You risked it all. You had the stage control, sir. You've got to keep it against a force like Nitox.
Absolutely. Dante did not want that to happen. Going off stage put him in the exact situation that Nitox wanted.
Falls out of the rising tackle, tries the dunk instead. Not quite as strong, but he didn't want to risk it.
Yeah, Nitox still hanging on here, but You can see that Dante is on the hunt. The up B finally gonna do it.
And the fact that Terry launches himself into the air with that, you wouldn't think that the ending lag was so little.
Absolutely, yeah, this character got mad moves. Another rising tackle coming out, just doing a little bit more damage on to this Lucas. But Lucas and Nitox finally get their hands on this Terry, putting them back off stage. The freeze coming out, but actually Dante able to air dodge through it and not get frozen. Otherwise, that would have been the stock.
And one of Dante's saving graces off stage is that they're able to stop their momentum with a power wave. But obviously, the longer you stay off stage, the more stuff that Nitox can throw at you. So you really have to be careful with how you use them. There's the crack shoot, doesn't quite get the punish. Instead, tries to read an aggressive option, but it could have been his opening, could have been his window. Smart. Let's see if he's granted another chance.
Okay, and Nitox again just going off there. Now we do see the difference between Ness and Lucas there. Well, Ness is normally would use that PK Thunder and it'd be able to interrupt people's recoveries. Lucas's PK Thunder actually just goes through people. Means that Dante was completely free. And yeah, as an advantage of that, able to take that stock away as well. And now Dante fully in the driver's seat here.
That's true. This is a filthy situation. 166 with a whole stock to beat through. One interaction, and you've got 42 on the board. Another one comes through, 69. Let me hear it there, folks. There's a falling PK freeze. Doesn't go for a spike. Instead, trying to go for the coverage. There's the spot dodge. There's the geyser. Fantastic.
White roll them out of here. Dante getting himself on the board there. And again, what was quite a dominant game from Nitox in game 1, Dante showing in game 2, saying that, yeah, I'm not out of this. That game 1 went that way. That is not an indicator for how the set's going to go.
Looking to download. He's turned his roaming data on, and he's in France now. Going to see if he can live rent-free inside Nitox's head. Or if we can have a little bit of charge on the Terry there as we move into the next game. Can only imagine we're sticking with PS2. These players are going to run it back. There's the green. Let's see if we can find ourselves a 5-game set.
And absolutely a neutral stage between these two, so they're just going to keep going back to it with, you know, more than enough reason to do so. But Nitox getting a little something cooking here.
Up tilted, F-tilt there was gorgeous, but he is able to avoid that little electro ball. And no, I'm not talking about Pikachu here. Ooh, doesn't get the clash he wants though. Trying to go low, has to force it, but there's no way to get past that down smash.
Absolutely so good at the ledge. We've seen it connect into Dante so many times, and hang on.
What a string right there.
My goodness, Nitox just showing his mastery of the character right there. And now just extending his lead even more. This is looking real scary for Dante. The back throw as well. Nitox really
there's
just
the spike, sends him up. Let's see if Dante can push it all the way. He really needs a kill now, but the air dodge is so low, that could be it. Goes for the kill. Takes himself out. And once again, just like the first game.
Absolutely. The momentum between these two, it seems to be such a crucial factor. Where Nitox in that game 1 absolutely driver's seat the entire time. And here in this game 3, again, we're seeing the same thing. Where Nitox is just been handed the keys and is saying, okay, we're going to go for a ride.
Certainly has. And trust me, Smart, I'm no architect, but I am going to make a suggestion. Because Darkstalk is so famous for just running back to PS2 every time. But Nitox's down smash coverage is so good. As he forces him down, can he get the spike once again? Not quite able to find the punish there. So carry on, forces him off. There is no spike this time around. Instead, tries to opt for a magnet cancel, sends him up, sends him out.
Yeah, Dante not able to find the stock just yet. Needs to get a few more hits in. The PK freeze actually being sent upwards is very good, safe option.
3% away. The Zare will do it. Go online. 2 stocks to burn through. There's the burning knuckle. Come and get the instant jab. There's the spot dodge. There's the geyser. And now we are cooking. Let's see what's on the board.
On Nutmos. This is what we're talking about. That Go has such an insane comeback factor. This is absolutely even right back up. And just like that, so close
DI
to taking
slightly
the
out,
game.
gets the turnaround. There's no Buster Wolf there. Can he judge it? Looks like he can't quite get it. There's the crack shoot. There's the nair. Up smash, just a risky option. That's got a sting.
Absolutely so close there for Dante making that comeback, but Nitox able to hang on by a literal thread and take that game away, going up in the set 2-1. But Dante is definitely not out yet, even in the most crucial of times, he is showing he has got that insane comeback factor.
Now, to bring this back, I am going to show just a little bit of perhaps misknowledge, but I think I might be right on this. So, honestly, I don't think PS2 is the play. I like the fact that you have a nice long stage so you can run away. He's got to put more effort in to throw you off. But the geometry of those sides means that you've got a big square jagged edge that Lucas can just down smash on. Whereas if you went somewhere, I don't know, maybe even like small Battlefield, or even Final Destination, obviously not a good idea, where you could just slam yourself into that rising slant, it's going to keep you a lot safer. The magnet hands are powerful. You've got to use them, Darkstalker. But alas, we're going to see if he even really needs them. Forced back onto the stage, jab going to come through, not going to be beaten out by that little Lucas fella. He just looks to close the distance, looks to find his way in, find a string. Instead, going to be answered by a Nair. Bit of a clash as well. Darkstalker looking pretty healthy here, but if those percentages were reversed, I'd actually be feeling a lot better about it.
Absolutely. This is looking a little bit scary for Nitox here. He is definitely within the range of, if he is to get jabbed, that will certainly lead into a kill from the Power Dunk or even the Rising Tackle. And you know that Dante's looking for it. There it is, just as you say it, like a prophet. The Rising Tackle does come out, and that stock is eliminated. Dante hanging on to a lead here, and Terry, absolutely a character that can build on leads, especially when you've got a handy flashy go in the corner.
Amen to that. PK Freeze coming down, not quite that far. Crack shoot to close the distance, but the tout comes in as well. He can't recover low, remember, so he's forced to go high and eat the punish. A little bit of a dodge coming in there. That was fantastic stuff. Sends him up. Can we get him all the way out? The magnet hand to try and read a little bit of a power wave cancel as well. Keep it coming as well. Sends him up, sends him out. There's the Rising Tackle. Fully raw, no conversion required.
Absolutely, and now Dante, again, we talk so much about Nitox being in driver's seat, but Dante has forcefully taken the keys away from him. He goes down the stock to that up B, but he's still got two handy.
And that up B is so dramatic. Like,
it just keeps you in that animation for so long, really just to let you know that in a matter of seconds you are about to die.
Yeah. Looks like Nitox has to make a real comeback right now. His way out, sends him into the middle of the platform, grab gonna miss. Looks like Darkstalker just hitting a couple of buttons. Hopefully one of them works for you, buddy. As a bit of a barrage. Nitox knows he has to play safe. He has to chip damage. There's no Aegon on the menu for you. Slightly delayed Burning Knuckle. I really like that. Just trying to answer out a fair or even a Zare if it comes out there smart.
Okay, Dante playing a little bit slow. He's just trying to find his hits in. But Nitox doing a really nice job of just using those PK fires just to keep him away. He needs to rack on a little bit more damage. He needs to play a bit more safe.
That's it, Rising Tackle.
It's a scary position when you're facing a Terry with an advantage.
And that's the problem. Yes, I've done it. I've got to play safe. I've got to chip him down. I've got to slowly get that percentage up. And finally, with 104 left on the board, Dante is equal stead in terms of stocks.
This is a make or break moment for Dante here. He needs to eliminate this final stock from Nitox. But Nitox has been playing so well, so meticulously, so carefully. Sits there, but finally a back air gunner cement, a boot to the head. We're going to game 5.
And you smelt it in the water. Maybe if Darkstalker went a little bit lower after that magnet, we could have seen a spike. We could have seen something, but I'm not sure. Maybe Nitox instead chose to retaliate, chose to move a little bit further back, just keep that constant edge pressure he's been so successful with. Instead, Darkstalker, Dante able to find a fantastic answer, and now this is tough. Now it's all the marbles right here. These two still have an extra life there, Smar, but this would be an incredible win.
Will the story continue? Dante has had such a history with the French scene. Will it continue, or is Nitox finally going to get his first dose of revenge on this Terry demon? We'll have to see. This is the most crucial game of all. Game 5, and already they are slugging away at each other.
Absolutely, and I really love that Nitox is able to answer Darkstalker's skirmish. He loves putting you into those scenarios where you've got to pick an option. You've got to mash something, but looks like the roll was not quite the answer you were looking for. A couple of power waves come in now, clashes with the Zare. Oh, what a roll underneath the fire there as well.
Okay, that's going to be punished hard, unfortunately, but no death just yet. But Darkstalker able to make it back. Maybe not, actually. We have no jump.
We've seen it before, even if he made it back. That down smash has such fantastic coverage. Darkstalker with the opening L. He's got to find a kill very soon, or else it could be rough. Jab coming out just for a little bit of insurance. Oh, could have been very scary. Rising tackle, not going to confirm it just yet, though.
Yeah, no kill for Dante just yet. Nitox hanging on, and you can see them just using those PK fires. They're saying, okay, I've been given the lead here. I am going to absolutely just get a bit more damage going because I don't need to approach you.
The stuff coming out falling there, not quite, don't really need it. Let's move in, Darkstalker, biding his time, playing a bit spacious, so to speak, but he doesn't read the cross up, instead goes for an up smash on nothing now. Power dunk collides, but does not destroy.
And this is starting to look really, really scary for Dante here. He needs to find this first stock, but Nitox is just not letting it happen. Another stock goes down for Dante there.
Goodness, Nitox has been killing Darkstalker or putting him into endgame scenarios twice, refusing to let go be a factor. The first time it was 99, the second time it was a bear that took him to 100. Darkstalker just not able to use this comeback mechanic he's so famous for.
Absolutely, he gets one chance at it. He's only got that one stock to take away two of Nitox's, and Nitox knows that they have such a huge lead. So again, they were reversing back to what we said before, just using those PK fires to zone away because they absolutely don't need to challenge Dante here.
That right, just buying space. You've got a nice long PS2 to play with there, Nitox, the Burning Knuckle. I love the little dash onto the platform there, that was fantastic. The jabs are fast enough. Burning Knuckle to the side, but looks like it's not quite enough just yet. If he finds it soon, it could be it. There's the mash!
No, the
off the side.
tackle.
There's the spike. What a fantastic tech from Darkstalker.
Able to avoid death by the literal skin of his teeth. Dante still hanging on, but he needs to take this stock away. 127 on Nitox there. Nitox once again not approaching. Dante needs to find a way in, needs to take this stock and then work on that final one as well.
As the roll sends it in, Darkstalker just buying space, but alas, the second hit is not going to help him with the parry. There's the throw off, and this could be it. Avoids the fire, that's what you need. Doesn't in fact get a punish. Fantastic stuff. Darkstalker is back, but can he make it count? Go is here. Are we going to see a Raw Buster Wolf? Let's find out. Forces him down. Option has to be picked.
And unfortunately, yeah, even with the mash coming out from Dante, not able to escape death there. Nitox finally getting a little bit of revenge for their fallen brethren in that crew battle. The French getting one up on Darkstalker.
Vengeance,
moving on,
so to speak. Fantastic stuff. Darkstalker, obviously, not out yet. One of the winner semi-finalists will be having that second life down there, but Nitox, my goodness, what an insane, insane display of skill here today.